it's about me and my sister Kaz. I am 13 and my sister Kaz, who hates me, as it will become apparent quite quickly, is 11. Kaz and I have hit a rare moment of peace in our relationship. 2 days ago, we spontaneously hugged each other. My mother was so shocked and alarmed about this that she took a photo of us to mark the occasion. I still have it now. Both of us in matching dressing gowns, barefoot, faces pressed together in expressions of 98% goodwill, 2% festering latent aggression. Our mother thinks that we have finally bonded, brought together by the combined responsibility of being the eldest 2 siblings of 7 children, and now able to settle our differences as the adults we are swiftly becoming. Why we're actually hugging is because we've just had a 2-hour-long conversation about what to call our vaginas. I can't say it, I say to Kaz. We're in the bedroom, me on my bed and her on the floor. We're listening to Call for Cats by Squeeze for the 9th time that morning. The tape is already wearing thin. Chris Difford's voice now wobbles a bit as the Indians set signals from the rocks above the pass. Kaz is knitting a jumper in order to have something to wear. I think I'd rather pretend I don't have one at all than say vagina, I continue. If I injure myself and I end up in a very formal hospital where they don't allow slang words and they ask, where is the pain, I think that rather than say, in my vagina, I will reply just, yes, and then faint. I just hate the word vagina. It was so much easier last year, Kaz agrees, sadly. Until last year, all the Moran children were labouring under the illusion that the word navel didn't refer to the belly button, but in fact the female genitalia. Any injury to the area would result in the shriek, I banged my navel, and communal sympathy. One corollary of this was finding the phrase naval officer almost unbearably amusing. When Prince Andrew married Sarah Ferguson and was referred to as a naval officer during the ceremony on BBC One by Jonathan Dimbleby, 2 of us became so hysterical that we had to lie upside down on the stairs until the blood returned to our heads. Additionally, for a short period in 1997, our little sister Weena mispronounced a vagina as China, and we used that as a word for a spell. Then in the autumn, T'Pau released the single China in Your Hand. And once again, we all had to lie upside down on the stairs until the circulation returned to our heads. Entering a shop where it was playing was borderline dangerous. We would have to run out with our hoods up, shaking. So now, in 1989, we have no word for vagina at all. And with all the stuff that's going on down there, we feel we really need one. We sit in silence thoughtfully for a minute. We could call them Rolfs, Kaz says eventually. Like Rolf Harris. They look like his beard. We stare at each other. We both know that Rolf Harris is not the answer we are looking for. You see, the problem with vaginas is that vaginas seem to be straight out bad luck. Only a masochist would want one, because only awful things happen to them. Vaginas get torn. Vaginas get examined. Evidence is found in them. Serial killers leave things in them to taunt Morse. Like there's some kind of shelf in the hallway where you leave your keys and spare change. No one wants one of those. No, let's clear this up now. I don't actually have a vagina. I have never had a vagina. Indeed, I reckon very few women have had one. Queen Victoria, obviously, and probably Barbara Castle. Maybe Margaret Thatcher with her pubic hair styled, of course, like that on her hair. But everyone else, no, because I am scarcely the only one. No one I know would refer to their vagina as a vagina. They have slang names and pet names and made-up names, family names passed down from generation to generation. When I asked on Twitter for people's childhood names for their vaginas, I got over 500 replies in 20 minutes. A great percentage of them, I have to admit, totally dementedly barking. It was like I'd opened up a Pandora's box of minge. The very first one I got set the tone. My childhood best friend's mum referred to it as ducky, and her periods as duck's disease. I personally have a cunt. Sometimes it's flaps or twat, but most of the time it's my cunt. Cunt is a proper old historic strong word. I like that my fire escape... Thank you. Hurrah for cunt! I like that my fire escape also doubles up as the most potent swear word in the English language. Yeah, that's how powerful it is, guys. If I tell you what I've got down there, you'll be shocked. I like how shocked people are when you say the word cunt. It's like I've got a nuclear bomb in my pants, or a mad tiger, or a gun. Compare get to this, the most powerful swear word men have for their privates is dick, which is frankly quite vanilla, and I believe you're allowed to use on Blue Peter if something goes wrong.